The Human and Environmental Development Agenda, Aide Resource Center, a non-governmental organization and non-partisan human rights and development league, has asked the United States Department of Justice in Washington, D.C., to investigate an alleged ghost worker scam by the wife of an aide to the Senate President, Mr. Bamako Lamishore. In a petition sent to the U.S. Department and signed by Ms. Saraki, its chairman, Aide said it had attached necessary documents to the petition, urging the U.S. to carry out an investigation of fraud and money laundering into the above-mentioned case. The petition read, according to the Punch report of April 22, 2018, it was reported that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has begun taking necessary action on a petition against Mr. Bamako Lamishore, the Special Advisor on International Relations to Senate President, Senator Saraki, and his wife, Abiola Aigbeyo Lamishore, over an alleged ghost worker scam. Documents submitted to the EFCC showed that Lamishore, who has been working with Senator Saraki since 2015, allegedly listed his wife as a grade level 12 employee of the National Assembly, though she is confirmed to be a nurse in the United States. The petition, signed by Ava El Mustafa on behalf of Youths United Against Corruption in Nigeria, claimed that Amishore's wife had been collecting salaries to the tune of N150,000 for nearly 3 years through her Guarantee Trust bank account 01478969921 with the name Abiola Aigbeyo. Documents made available to Sunday Punch showed that most of the salary payments were made on the same day, thereby arousing suspicion. For example, the salaries for January, with file number S0723, and February 2017 also with file number S0723, were paid on April 10, 2017. The petition read in part, documents made available by a whistleblower showed that Mr. Bamako Lamishore, one of the aides to Senate President Saraki, has made millions of naira through the complex but criminal scheme. Lamishore registered his U.S.-based wife, Abiola Lamishore, on the payroll of the National Assembly, using her maiden name, Abiola Joy Aigbeyo. Her social media accounts and even posts by her husband prove that she is not based in Nigeria. The petitioner was said to have further alleged that Amishore's wife had an identity card showing she was an employee of the National Assembly, while all her profiles online never reflected that she had worked with the Assembly. The petition further stated, on this account, Aide is calling on you to carry out an investigation of fraud and money laundering into the above-mentioned against Mr. Lamishore and Mrs. It is important to investigate into how Mrs. Abiola Lamishore is able to maintain full employment in 2 different countries and draws monthly salaries in both countries.